missing it tonight. Usually I say fuck it with y'all. Be on here. We be having so much fun. I don't,
Hey, the first 2 minutes can't cuss. Remember?
Oh, I was cursed. Oh man, excuse me. Come on, YouTube, give us a break.
Ain't,
Give
ain't
us
take it
a
back.
break. Give us a break. Take
Can't take
a
it back.
piece of that Kit Kat bar. Yeah, man.
First
Yeah,
off,
man.
we want to say rest in peace, Big Y. Big Y did
Oh,
pass away. We want to say rest in peace, Big Y. If you
sure.
guys know family, like if you really know his family and y'all are good with the family, please contact the family and give y'all condolences. If y'all are not good with the family, just keep it to yourself.
Yeah,
But yeah, I do want to
oh,
say rest in peace, Big Y. He was not even he was on the show, but not even that. He was a actual friend of mine that goes further than uh the streets of Inglewood or whatever. He was a friend of mine. Um, so if y'all do know the family and his friends, y'all reach out and send y'all condolences.
no doubt, no doubt. Rest in peace, Big Y. Man, real, real
Guess
rapper.
who's back?
The real
With
rapper.
another episode of Inglewood Moments. It's your boy Buddy Loco and my dog Big B Rack and old Mother Hubbard that sat in the cupboard that gave her dog a bone. Dusty, well, you lucky I can't cuss for the first 2 minutes.
Mm.
But we got Tiffany on the show, Miss Crawdad. Y'all should see her feet, and y'all would understand why I call her Miss Crawdad.
Don't
Her
let it
feet.
do you like that, Tiffany. I seen your feet. They pretty.
I
Don't
know.
let it
That's
do
why
you
I'm not
like
even.
that,
I'm
Tiffany.
not even thinking about Buddy right now. And then
Please.
you wonder,
Hey,
but Rat. Now you see why I be on his head. You be on that nonsense. He
yeah.
always messing with somebody and all that other stuff. But see, when I hit below the belt with his old sensitive self, are we past the 2 minutes?
Yep.
Oh yeah, we
Yeah,
passed the 2 minutes. What is those sensitive ass? You feel what I'm saying? He want to crawl and tuck his tail and all that other shit. So fuck you, buddy.
Why do I gotta tuck my tail? You ain't doing nothing.
But anyway, so tonight,
You be needing Miss 702 to help you.
no, I don't. I don't need nobody. You
she'll
feel
be
what I'm
happy.
saying?
Oh,
I'm a movement by.
you starting to have a hot flash. You starting to have a hot flash. It's starting to
No,
warm up.
listen. I'm gonna put it to you like this. I'm a movement by myself. I don't need 702, which is my dog. Hey, Miss 702. Whenever you come in live, I don't need nobody. Like you feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it PI at all times.
What is PI? Private investigation.
Yeah, but keep it to yourself. So anyway, tonight's topic is gonna be a bitter baby daddy, a bitter baby mama, or a bitter ex. Which one are you, buddy? I want to start with you because I already know you.
Evidently, you don't because I'm not a bitter baby daddy. I'm cool with all three of my baby mamas. I can call each one of them, talk to them, have a real decent conversation. I can even call my baby mamas and have a decent conversation about somebody I was dating or something like that. I'm not dating nobody right now, but if I could call in and have a conversation about somebody I'm dating about how it went. What should I do? Um, so I'm not a bitter baby daddy. I do
Right.
got some exes. I do got some exes that I would like to bust upside the head. I wish I had a home girl near, dear, and true that I could send on a mission to slide her up under a car somewhere. Yeah, I do.
Hey, let me ask you, buddy. Have you ever been bitter? I mean, when the relationship was first over, was a lot of heat going on. Was you bitter at that time?
Um, I would say
Yeah.
with one of it wasn't like it was bitter. Like we were still cool, we were still like cordial and
Mm,
stuff like that. We still talk. You know what I mean? She'll come over. We'll go to the movies and stuff with our child.
mm,
But one day she popped up at my house to pick up my child with
mm,
her new dude. She didn't call or nothing. Usually she come and knock on the door and say, I'm here to pick up the baby or whatever. And I walk them out to the car for safety reasons. Um, But this one time she called and said, "I'm here." Send her out. I was like, "What? That's unusual." And I went out there and her new dude was in a car. Oh, I flagged. You know how like on on 4th of July when they send them rockets up in the air and they blow up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I flashed like that. I
Mm.
flashed. I blew up.
But
And
why?
he had on because for one, don't just pop up with a man at my house. He don't need to know where I live or none of that. You don't just pop up unannounced with somebody.
Understandable.
You ne-
Yeah, that's right.
and two, you don't know like at the time at with my gang banging status, and you pop up with a dude with a blue LA hat, like you don't know where my head at for one, or you don't know what I may have done to somebody in the past. So
Right. Right.
what if this dude knew me, and when you popped up with him, now he know where I live and all that stuff. And three, for the simple fact, this is the beginning of me seeing you with somebody else. You don't pull up and introduce him like, hey, this is my friend. I would like you to get to know who your daughter is going to be around. You see what I'm saying? You just pop up and say, send your daughter out. Wait a minute, who is this character? You ain't finna just drive off into the sunset with my daughter in the car with you. Like, what's going on? So those are the three things that kind of like triggered me right there. And then I sat down and had a talk with the dude. I straight up told the dude that like this was like a week or two later. I straight up told the dude, that's your girl. Whatever y'all do is cool. But that little redhead kid, that's mine. I don't need you to help her with her homework. I don't need you to help her financially. I don't need her help. I don't need you helping her when she's in an emotional state. I don't need you to punish her when she's doing bad. That's my job. Whatever you and my ex got going on, that's y'all. That's cool. I'm fine with that.
Was they
But if
just dating, or was that something that she had going on for real, or was they just that was just some a little fling that she was just with that day, or what? Was that a
no, they
relationship?
were serious.
Or
They
it's been
were
a
serious. I mean, I come pick up my daughter. She got hickeys going around her neck, like how like my chain.
but that don't mean they're in a relationship though, is what I'm saying.
They was
What
in
I'm
the
trying to get
relationship.
at is it somebody that she was just messing around with, you know what I'm saying? Some dude she seen, because you probably didn't have to tell that dude all that. It sounded a little bitter, you know what I'm
Oh,
saying? You have to tell
they
that dude all that. If he was just a person that was in the car, you might not never see him again.
oh they was in a full fledged relationship. Cause like I said, this is 2-3 weeks later when I pulled up on him to have this talk. This 2-3 weeks later. He's in the house, laid up in the bed and everything. So they in a relationship.
Are they still in a relationship to this day?
No, cause let me tell you why. Cause once I told
So
him,
why we said, hey,
once once I told him that little girl right there is mine. That's totally off limits. Now, if she ever come to me and say, and this is real talk, if she ever come to me and say that you chastise her or punish her or anything, I told him I'm gonna knock him out.
The
I'm gonna tie him
business.
up. I'm gonna grease him up, and I'm gonna put a water hose in his ass and blow his stomach up. So he felt though I violated him. Why would I tell him that and this and that? And he wind up leaving.
I mean, I'm gonna tell you like this. It's a pro and a con to that. I get everything you saying. First of all, I feel as a woman that if you're not gonna take this person serious, don't bring them around your kids. That's number one.
Number
Number
one.
two is it should be a like a meeting between the baby daddy or the baby mama and the spouses first to get a full understanding on how things should happen and everything, even though it don't always work that way, but that's what I feel should happen. Then after that, then bring the kids along and all that other stuff. But at the same time, is like I said, the way today's times is and all that other stuff. But buddy, you're gonna also have to realize is eventually she's gonna move on fully and she's gonna be in a relationship fully. And even if she gets married, you feel what I'm saying? You can't tell that man what to do in his household. Even though your child is in that household, you can't tell that man not to financially do this, financially do that, because if that's a true man, he's going to take care of that household and everything in it, including your child.
Okay.
Kind of get what I'm saying?
I understand what you saying, but listen, that man don't need to buy my kid no school clothes. She got it at.
No, buddy. I understand what you're saying, but a real man, you feel what I'm saying? A real man, or if she even gets married, a real husband, he's not gonna care about none of that. He's gonna take care of the household. That means his kids, her kids, and regardless of to what you're saying that okay, she don't need school clothes, she got a daddy and everything else. Oh, he left. I guess he got an attitude.
You say you ain't his motherfucking counselor.
No, for real. Come on, Rat. That's a prime example. Don't you?
I'm just imagining what he probably saying. Like, don't be fucking counseling me.
Listen, do you and your wife have kids outside of the marriage?
Have who?
Do you and your wife have kids outside of the marriage?
Most definitely.
Okay, so you.
My old ass for sure got kids outside.
No, what I'm saying is, don't you take care of all the kids as a whole, regardless of to what the baby daddies is doing?
No doubt.
Because you're in the household, right? You're the husband. You're the man of the house.
I don't give a damn about the outside person. They call me daddy. I don't give a damn what's going on.
Even though if the man is still okay, you still happy, okay, if the baby daddy say, okay, I'ma still do what I gotta do financially for my kid, you're still gonna accept that help, right? But you're still gonna take care of that person because that child because he's in your household and that's your woman and that's her kid.
Yeah.
See, buddy, you have to set aside your pride.
Hey, B-Rat.
Huh?
So I know about the oldest boy. Now, if the daddy, not your oldest boy, her oldest boy.
Yeah.
Her oldest boy. So now the daddy just comes to you and say, "Hey, B-Rat, I appreciate everything you're doing for my child. I appreciate you bringing him up in this world. I appreciate you allowing him to live in your house under your roof. But as far as school clothes, B-Rat, I got that. Don't worry about that. As far as sending him on his paying for his baseball trip and stuff and his little league and stuff, I got that, B-Rat. Let me help you with that right there. You don't gotta worry about that. That's mine, man. I'm here to take care of my responsibility. You gonna tell him, no, he in my household. Let me do that. That's what you gonna tell him?
No, hold on. Respect is key. What's happening with it? Salute. Solo. What's happening with it? Salute, homie. No, I'm not gonna say. I'm gonna let him do what he's gonna do for his child. Or what he's gonna do for his child. That's what he want to do. Now,
when you ask the question, Tiffany, you gotta ask the question right. Ask the question right next time, Tiffany.
I didn't say that. What I said was no, buddy. You misunderstood it. You interpreted it the wrong way. I said, regardless to even if you are still telling that man that don't worry about my kid. I'm gonna take care of this. I'm gonna take care of that. I got the school trips. I got the clothes. I got this. I got that. A real man is still gonna do everything you say you got in some. You feel what I'm saying? That kid is just gonna get double the proportion. You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. They're not.
In my situation, though, you know what I'm saying? That ain't happening. You know what I'm saying? And I'm daddy, and that nigga's a bitch.
Yeah, but no. What I'm saying is,
any man that ain't taking care of his kids is a bitch.
No, but what I'm saying is, right? Because you usually the in between person for real. Somebody come and be like, okay. Buddy come to you, be like, nigga, don't worry about my daughter. I got all this and all that and everything else. You gonna stop doing for this one child because the daddy said he got and still do for another child and be like, well, fuck it. Since that, huh?
Come on, I hear you went away for a minute.
Oh yeah, because somebody was calling. Since that child, daddy said he got it, I'm just gonna not do nothing at all and let him do it and everything else. But now she's seeing this that. Okay, well, he's not really buying me nothing. He's buying all the other kids something, but my daddy still do take care of me. But she's still seeing that risk. You kind of see what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. And they fucking
She's
tear it up
still
too.
seeing that. She's still seeing that. Even though my dad said he got me, but my mom got a boyfriend, and he's taking care of all these other kids that's not even his. Even my brothers and my sisters. You feel what I'm saying? And everything else, and they're not his kids, but he's not doing nothing for me. Even though I still got a daddy, my daddy said he's got it and everything else, it's still gonna cause a rift in the household, buddy. That's all I'm trying to get you to understand.
It's gonna
You
cost
have
a rip. But check it out.
it's gonna
Oh,
cost,
go ahead, Tiffany.
Let
it's
me
gonna
answer
cost.
this question. Let me answer this
You answer
question.
this question.
He said,
Respect is key. Say, Buddy
yeah,
Low, if your
about
daughter
that.
had a step pop and she asked him to buy her something, is he supposed to tell her no? I can't buy it because your pops don't want me to buy you nothing. So I'm gonna buy the other kid something and you just on your own. Call your dad.
Only time that's gonna happen is if my daughter don't tell me. Like if they at the movies or something like that, if they at the movies or something like that, and he's buying everybody else something, he's gonna buy her something. I understand that. But now when it comes to like school clothes, she gonna call her daddy and be like, Daddy, I need school uniforms, I need shoes, I need this, I need that, I need that. That's on me to do that as her father. That's on me to do that. But now if they had gone to the zoo or something and he's buying everybody churros and shit at the zoo, of course he gonna buy her one, or he ain't gonna say call your daddy and tell your daddy get one. That's blatantly stupid.
He'll be a chicken ass nigga if he did.
Yeah, he'll be cruising for a bruising. That's just dumb shit right there. But my daughter right now will up and out the blue, she will be in the house with her mama. I don't know if the mama's boyfriend there or not. She will up out the blue, call me and say, Daddy, can you bring me some hot Cheetos and a soda? That's just out the blue. I said, well, where your mom at? She right here. Because she knows that I'm her daddy. Daddy gonna get that for you. Now,
And, and
if you go into an amusement park or something like that, and he's buying everybody ice cream or something, he gonna buy her ice cream. He ain't gonna say call your daddy and tell your daddy to get your ice cream. That's dumb shit.
the thing, all I'm saying,
What's
listen,
wrong
buddy.
with this?
All I'm saying is, a real man, out of respect, or a husband or boyfriend, whatever, and if they're serious, he can say, okay, I respect that and everything else. That's fine and dandy. But that man, a real man or a real stepfather, you feel what I'm saying? Is still gonna step up and buy your daughter something, regardless to you saying you don't have to buy nothing for my daughter.
I understand that, but now see, here's also the thing too. He takes my daughter school shopping, right? Now, when I come pick her up and I say, Mommy, come on, let's roll. We rolling. And I say, Mama, what you need for school? Oh, Daddy, Charles already bought my school clothes. Okay, now you taking from me. Now you
Why?
taking up. What you mean? Why? Because
Just
now you taking from me of spending time with my child, doing my father duty to make sure my child is prepared for school or whatever she has to do. Now you taking my privileges away. Because if she got everything she wants from this guy, what am I gonna get for her?
you
Now
still
she's just gonna have two pair of shoes and two uniforms. She gonna have two of everything because now the other kids gonna be like, well, she got two and I didn't get two.
because now she get that's just okay. Prime example. That's just like my kids live with me, but they go with their dad when they was younger. Now they make their own decisions. But when they was younger and everything else, they had two birthday parties. My side of the family, their dad's side of the family. When they had Christmas over here, over there. They got two of everything. It was the best of both worlds. Even though Charles then went and already bought her school stuff and everything else, you still can pick her up and spend time with her, buy her stuff that, what she wants and everything else. You can still do your fatherly duties just because he got it before you. Because, okay, let's reverse these roles. What happens if you took her school shopping, did all this, did all that, and everything else, and then she comes back home? Paul's like, okay, kids, let's go. We're going to the mall. We're going to do some school shopping. Your daughter was like, well, my dad already got my stuff. He be like, it don't matter. You still can get some more stuff. Let's go get some more school shopping, school stuff, and everything else. What's the difference? She's still getting double the proportion. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. Kids nowadays, if they get extra love, that's a good thing. Because you got some kids that don't get love at all. You feel what I'm saying, buddy? That's all I'm trying to get you to understand. Because it's kind of like, and some kids are like that. The reason why your daughter calls you and say, I want some hot chips, I want a soda, and this and that, where your mama at? She's sitting right here, because she knows she can do that. You feel what I'm saying? And everything else, and you gonna drop whatever you're doing to get up and go get it for her and all that other stuff. So she's going to continue to do that. But it's going to get a point in time where those calls are going to stop, and she's going to start getting up, doing it on her own and everything else. My thing is, as long as you're still spending time with your daughter, regardless of even if they do have your baby mama move on and have a husband, I'm not going to even say a boyfriend. I'm talking about a husband that's really going to step up, be in the picture for a long period of time, that's going to take in all the kids and include all the kids, not just some fling that what happened to you this time around. You kind of see what I'm saying? I just want you to understand, like, it's a pro and a con to all this. Now,
look, that's not being no bitter dad, though, is it?
No. I'm not saying he's bitter. I'm not saying he's bitter.
I'm trying to, we on this bitter. I'm trying to see who being that bitter, who being bitter.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he's bitter. That's not a part of being a bitter dad, right?
What I want him to do, have an open mind, really look at it.
Mm-hmm. He ain't gonna outdo me.
And see, but buddy, you on a pissing contest right now. You kind of see what I'm saying?
Child, yes, I am. For my child, I am.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
He can't outdo me.
Right, he can't.
Okay.
So Charles gonna go get us some Nike. Daddy gonna go get the Jordan.
Who gives a shit as long as she got some shoes to wear?
You do.
Whether they Nike or Jordans.
Oh, my daughter do. My daughter gonna throw his Nikes under the bed, and she gonna say, "Daddy, I want the Jordan 1."
Okay.
I know my daughter. I know her.
Okay.
Okay.
I want them, huh?
As long as you provide for your kid, everything else is extra for them. Better to have a stand-up stepdad than a bad one. Yeah, I understand that. And I understand he can step up and be the man all he can be in his home. He can be the alpha male in his home. But now when it comes to my child and providing my child, that's my duty. That's my job.
I understand that, but
I don't need your help.
Hold on one second.
That child is in the home with that alpha male.
Yeah.
You kind of get what I'm saying, buddy?
He's in the house. That's fine. But
all I'm trying to tell you is to be open-minded, because this can be a positive for your daughter. You kind of see what I'm saying? And because I don't know your baby mama's whole dynamics, but if she was to get a real husband that's willing to take in all her kids, plus do what she got to do and everything else, Genesis, your daughter know you her daddy. Always gonna be number one. Nobody can't top that. Nobody's not gonna never be able to take your place. But for you to actually step in and say, don't financially support my daughter, I got that. That's kind of like spitting in that person's face, like, nigga, I'm still gonna run your household one way or another, regardless to you, the alpha male in that house. That's not how it works, buddy. That's just like, okay, prime example. That's just like if you get a wife, your baby mama tell her, don't do shit for my daughter. I don't want you combing her hair. I don't want you doing this. I don't want you doing that. I don't want you. I don't want you. I don't want you. And that brings rift between you and your wife. How would that, you kind of get what I'm saying? The table's turned now. And then she's with you and she calling her mama and be like, can you do this? Can you do that? But you sitting right there. And your wife looking at you like, why are you allowing her to even do this? And you are supposed to be the one that's the parent and not the child.
For your information, my baby mama has said, I don't want none of your female friends paying in my daughter's head.
Y'all petty. Y'all both petty.
You already said that. That's already. So, me respecting her wishes, I do my daughter's hair.
Y'all petty. So basically, in some aspect of it, y'all both each still running each other's home. And that's a no-go. That's a no-go for me.
She don't run my home now. She don't
yes, she do. Because if she's telling you what a female can do and do with your kid and without your kid.
With her child.
Okay, listen.
Hey, let me ask you a question.
Sure.
Let me ask you a question. So Darius over there is a damn good stepdad, right?
Correct.
But Michael is still in your kid's life, right?
Correct.
Do you allow, as your kids coming up, because now they're of age, but as they coming up, do you allow Darius to discipline your children?
No, we don't discipline each other kids. He don't discipline my kids. I don't discipline his kids because we have two different styles of discipline.
Oh,
now we do. No, listen. That's one thing.
Hold on. Now, if he wanted to spank one of your kids, is Darius gonna have problems with Michael? You gonna say yes? So in a way, Michael still runs your motherfucking house.
No. First of all, you're missing the point. We established this already. He don't discipline my kids. I don't discipline his kids. We have two different forms of discipline. That's one thing that we don't do. Now, everything else when it comes to our kids, yes, we try to stay on one accord because my way of discipline is totally different than everything else. I don't whoop his kids. When they get in trouble, I tell them to go see their dad. I don't whoop his kids at all. Never have, never will. Because I just feel that's not my duty. Because you know why?
How long do the kids live with y'all?
No, they're here for the summer.
Okay.
But how long have you been raising your kids?
They just here for the summer, so yeah.
No. But before that, they was here every weekend. You kind of see what I'm saying? They was always here. They're always here.
Every weekend. You're not raising those kids in your household.
I just don't feel like just when they was living here for a short period of time, I didn't whoop them then. I just don't feel like I should whoop his kids. That's just me.
Yeah, that's your thing. But Slick say spank his ass, fuck that he in my house, whoop their ass. But I feel what you saying because it depends on the person and how you really feel about it. You know what I'm saying? If I'm gonna be doing that, because I wouldn't do it if they were just there for the summer unless they really fucked up. But I would be, for the summer go. But if you live with me, I'm getting that ass if you fucking.
That's just like my kids. I discipline sometimes I discipline my kids, but see, when I get mad, I discipline to the point where like I have to kind of back off because I don't want to hurt them. So that's why my discipline style, because I let them get away with shit until I fed the fuck up, then I fuck them up. Like, you feel what I'm saying? But when I fuck them up, I treat them like a nigga or a bitch on the streets. But you kind of see what I'm saying? So I try not to discipline him. His kids are younger. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't want to whoop nobody's kids because I know, like, if I get the whooping, I might hit a little harder and it might do a little something different. You feel what I'm saying? Plus,
knocking at that door.
It's kind of like, I just don't want to. I don't want to. I just don't believe in whooping up other people's kids. You feel what I'm saying? That's just me because everybody's whoopings are different. Some people whoop
Okay,
kids with belts. Some people whoop kids with shoes. Some people whoop kids with extension cords. Some people whoop kids with hands. So it's a different
that's abuse.
The court's been out,
That's
man, since the
that's a,
70s.
yeah,
nigga. We used
that's
to get
abuse.
whooped with extension cords. Shut the
What?
hell up.
They were still whooping
Ooh,
y'all with extension cords in the 90s?
In the '80s,
slavery,
I'm an '80s baby.
slavery.
In the man, I ain't seen nobody get whooping no extension cords since the 70s, man. What the fuck?
Nigga,
They were still using the extension cords in the '80s
They
nigga,
went from
and
extension
we
switches
had a nice leather
they went
belt.
from extension cords
and
to
switches.
this and oh damn.
Hey, Rat, send Slick an invite.
Since Slick an invite, Slick don't want to come
Yeah,
on, man.
yeah, he do. He got a lot to say.
This man right
I
here,
don't,
Mr. Big
I
Cat, he
don't
said
whoop.
he don't whoop my stepkids either. He don't whoop, but you know, because that's their opinion. That's how they feel. I feel
Yeah,
like
everybody's like different, and everybody's have their own style of discipline. And sometimes you don't have to whoop a kid to get them to understand. Sometimes you can discipline them in different ways without the whooping. You can have some kids that you can scare them with your words in order for them to understand.
So let me ask you. So Mr. Big, it says I don't whoop my stepkids either. So Mr. Big, what's wrong with me when I meet stepdaddy and I tell stepdaddy, you don't need to discipline my kid. That's my kid. She gets out of line. She's acting unruly. Somebody needs to discipline her. Call me. Let me do that. That's not me running his house. That's not me being in charge of his house. That's me tending to my kid. So when I meet him, I'm gonna tell him, listen here, sir, you don't need to go out of your way with your financial woes and spending your money on my child. That's my child. She need a pair of pants for church. Call me. I'm gonna get her a pair of slacks. I don't need you to go running and buying her a pair of slacks. That's my job. So that's not me running his house or trying to tell him anything to do.
I'm not.
If he just, he don't even gotta help her with her homework.
Hey,
I'll come pick my kid up and we'll go sit in the mall and
can y'all hear me?
study her homework.
yeah, we hear you, homie.
Here
Buddy,
goes Slicko crazy
I
ass.
Yeah.
went through that shit about last year, man, cause when I married my wife, I took on the little kids, right? And her kids, right?
Yeah.
I raised them
Yeah.
as my own. Now check this out. The other nigga ain't that she was with before me, they not really his kids. You know what I'm saying? She adopted two little kids from her cousin, but he was with her, so they was young. They was like 4 and 5, something like that. So I got with her. Now he want to be in the picture, so I ain't tripping off no other nigga. This my bitch now. So I'm taking them to school, picking them up, feeding them, taking them to football practice, baseball practice, softball practice. I'm doing all that stuff with my wife going to work, right? Taking them to
Yeah.
games and all that. So look, we get the house over here with the horses.
Yeah.
So she say, can you pick up the kids from school and then make them each one of them clean a horse stall, right? So I go get them. After work. I'm tired. I go get them. My son already here, and he cleaned up his horse stall already, so he's done. So I go get them. I say, y'all hungry? Cause you know your mom said y'all got to clean up a horse stall and then y'all can get in the pool, whatever. So I get them something to eat. They come back, they eat. So the little girl clean up her stall. My son helping. The little boy, he sweeping the dirt all in our face. He ain't cleaning up the stall, right? So I'm like, man, clean up the stall so we could get finished and y'all could get in the pool or not. So he's still sweeping like he don't want to do nothing. So I'm like, well, go in the house, man. Go in your room, man, if you don't want to do nothing. This little nigga say, I don't got my mom and dad said I don't gotta listen to you. What?
Oh,
What? Hold up, what? So now I'm chasing him through the yard like I'm walking fast to the yard. He running from me, so I corner him. When he get to the door, he can't open the back door, so I grab him by the shirt and I throw him in the house. He make a scene. He called his mom. She called me. What's saying? I'm like, check this out, man. He did what he did. You know what I'm saying? She on the phone. Actually, she on the phone when I'm doing this, right? He calling me, you bitch, you punk bitch, this and that, right? Okay, I snatch you by the shirt, throw him in the house. Boom, boom. She get off work. She comes. So I'm hot. I'm jumping in the shower. I'm so mad. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, don't even say nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? This is my house, my rules. You know what I'm saying? He live up under here. He got to respect me. He told me that my mom and daddy said, I gotta listen to you. So that really irritated me. I'm picking you up, taking you to school, feeding you and all this, taking you to practice, batting practice, spending my money. Take you to the movies and all this. So I'm finna go to the park because I'm hot. I got a vent to the homies. I'm hot, right? So I'm watching the game. It was the war. It was football game. I'm watching a football game. So she come in the room. She was like, "Can you come out there and talk to his daddy?" I'm like, "What?" So I'm like, "What? Are you serious?" So yeah, so I already know it's gonna go down. So the little boy, I said, "This what you want?" So you supposed to talk to him. I don't supposed to talk to that nigga out there, you know what I'm saying? This and you supposed to talk to him. That's between you and him, and send him on his way. You know what I'm saying? This and that. So I go out there. My little stepson. He act like he's scared talking. This nigga jumped off the car and say, "Blood, you put your hands on my son." They got blanked out, nigga. I took off. I swear to God, right? I took off. We squabbling like a motherfucker. She trying to break. I don't know if she helping him or helping me, but I'm so hot. But like, bitch, you put me in a predicament. I'm walking. I don't know if this nigga got a gun. Do I gotta grab my gun or this and that? You know, you put me in a predicament that you should never put your husband in. I don't give a fuck if you fuck with him. He don't run this household. So now I'm on her head like after all that shit, I'm like, bitch, you act like this nigga run our household. You know what I'm saying? Like this nigga gotta say so in our household. He ain't putting nothing on. Is this nigga paying half these bad bills and mortgage?
Right.
But them his kids. No, it's not. You know what I'm saying? So I'm hot, man. We
thing though,
yeah.
What up with the fake news? What's happening?
If you was to marry my baby mama,
yeah,
and I approach you,
yeah,
and I say, Slick, sir, I don't want you disciplining my child. If she gets out of line, please call me so I can come discipline my child. As far as financially, if my kid needs any type of clothing, anything from school, she needs this, she needs that, this and that, call me so I can provide these things for her.
Buddy, you getting it wrong though, buddy. They live with me, buddy. They don't live. They go with you every other weekend, but they live with me. You see what I'm saying?
See, and that's the thing. But that's the thing. I don't care if she lives with you or not. She is still my child.
Buddy, you lose all rights. This household, I set the rules. Me and my wife, I put you on punishment. It ain't for you to go run and call your daddy and say, "Oh, he putting me on punishment." You under my roof. You under my roof.
But then she don't need to be under your roof because
if
you put your hands on my child, I'm gonna pull up the same way that nigga pulled up.
But see, well, it's gonna be on because you under my roof. You lost. You lost all rights. You lost all rights.
So you basically you saying I lost all rights because her mother chose to marry you?
Look, check this out. I could have been a dirty nigga when I married a nigga and changed all their last names.
That's not the question. That's not the question. The
I
question
could have been
is,
a dirty nigga like that. I could have been a dirty nigga like that. And these are my kids. I mean, these is my kids. I married. These is my kids. I took on that role.
Okay, wait.
These is my
Slick
kids.
and Buddy. Wait.
So you
Slick
telling
Buddy.
me?
No, Buddy,
hold on. I got a question.
Yeah.
The question is, you telling me? You just said I lost all rights. You telling me I lost all rights when her mama chose to marry you?
Nobody. Listen, hold up.
That's what he just said. Hold on. Let that man answer.
Wait, Slick and Buddy, hold on. Basically, all he's saying is, Buddy, once your baby mama marries somebody and all that other stuff, all them stipulations that you're putting on him when it comes to your child in his house, he doesn't have to abide by them because that's his house. That's all he's saying. And then if you like he said, that little boy was on some slick shit and look how the situation turned out. I don't think your daughter's gonna be like that. You feel
Yeah,
what I'm
no,
saying?
no. I'm trying to say this, buddy. I'm trying to say this. They not his kids. He never had no kids with my wife. He was
Okay,
there
but
with
we
my
changed
okay, listen.
that whole
Hold,
scenario when I
okay.
asked you the question.
But look, buddy, the kids could be manipulative too and say, oh, he not treating me like this, and go run and tell you and get you mad because I'm disciplining in my house. I'm putting you on punishment. I'm taking the game away. You don't want to do your chore, go to your room. I'm taking computers away. Now they get on the phone and call you, oh, he's being mean to me. He's doing this. Now they riling you all up. And then you calling her to get on her head like, why is this nigga doing all this? This is my household, homie. I can do
No,
whatever I want to.
but no, wait, hold up.
Hold on.
But
In these whole scenarios, the only thing you saying is this nigga and this bitch. That's the key word because you fucking with a nigga and a bitch. Here's the thing: as a man, I would have called you and said, "Hey, Mr. Slick, why is Genesis on punishment? Oh, it's because Genesis ain't did her homework."
I don't have to explain nothing to you that's going in
Nigga,
my
you gonna have
household.
to explain. You gonna
No,
have to
I don't.
explain to
I don't
me, or
have
I'm
to
gonna pull
explain
up
nothing
and
to
bust
you.
you
You
upside
don't
your
pay
motherfucking
now.
head.
You don't, buddy. He don't pay now bills. You don't pay half mortgage. Nothing.
But then my daughter don't need to be in your household if you feel as though you don't need to
Well,
explain to
that's
me
where
what's
they
going
need to.
on in
That's
my
where they need to
dad.
Like
be.
that said, get the
So,
goddamn kids.
Yeah, that's where they
so
need to
that's
be with you
why.
then.
So
That's where they
that's
need to be
why.
with you then.
So that's why that nigga pulled up on you and bust you across your goddamn head because
Nah,
you feel like you ain't got to explain
he
nothing.
didn't bust me up beside my motherfucking head. He pulled up like he ran this household, and I ain't gonna let that go down. It could have went different ways.
okay, okay.
Why you
So
gotta pull your gun out? You can't fight.
buddy, I have a question for you. I have a question for you because you got all these different scenarios going on. You don't want this, you don't want that, you don't want. So why don't you just go get full custody of your daughter, raise her on your own until she 18? Then you don't got to worry about your baby mama married a husband or having all these different niggas around her and everything else. And you don't have to worry about a man financially taking care of her, disciplining her, or helping her with her homework or anything like that.
Right now, I ain't worried about it.
You would think
Because
that
right now,
wait.
you
would think that the baby mother would be cool with that because then she's free to do what she wants to do if she don't have no other kids or whatever.
But that's what I'm saying. No. You said you don't. No, wait, hold up. You said you don't have nothing to worry about that. But just not too long ago, you feel what I'm saying? You was flying off the hook because she had a nigga. You went to her house. She was laid up and she had monkey bites all around her neck.
Buddy still want the kid. Buddy act like
me.
Nobody can't touch her or nothing like that.
No,
touch
see,
baby mama
that's
or
the
something
thing.
like that.
When we sitting up here talking about scenarios, that's a scenario is a fictitious thing. We're talking about scenarios. Now, if these
I just gave you facts of what you just said. What you just said, that came out your mouth at the beginning of this live.
Okay, and I also, you asked me were they in a serious fucking relationship. I said, yeah, they was in a serious relationship. She's sitting up there with fucking monkey bites on her neck.
Buddy jealous? Buddy in his feelings?
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, y'all on the Real Inglewood Moment show, man. We talking about bitter baby daddies and baby mamas and exes, man. It's really going down up in here live, man. I'll hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? These is really talking about some good stuff up in here, man.
And we got
on the panel. You know what I'm saying? There it is right there. Jump on if you got something to say about it. I know a lot of people got something to say about this.
No, listen, but because I'm not. No, listen, for real.
No, because you're taking it and you're spinning it. You're taking it and you're spinning it. That's
no,
listen.
That's
what the devil do. Listen, hold on. That's what the devil do. You take it and you spin it, devil. We were sitting here talking about scenarios, and I gave you a whole scenario about her having to do. The situation didn't have nothing about the dude. I went in there and I told the dude, I don't care about you and her being together. That is not my.
You shouldn't have to go in there and talk to dude no way.
Shut up, boy. I told her I'm not worried about that shit at all. My thing is, don't put your hands on my kid. Don't discipline my kid. I don't need your help financially, and I don't need your help emotionally. Anything go on with my child, call me. But if you put your hands on my child, I'm gonna tie you up and put this water hose in your ass and blow your stomach up. That's what I told you.
The cold thing about it is, Buddy not bitter. He just, how can I put it? He's
I'm
a baby
over
daddy.
aggressive, nigga.
Listen, Buddy's a baby daddy from hell. That's what he is. You feel what I'm saying? He
That
ain't
nigga,
bitter.
that
You
nigga
feel what I'm
arrogant. He'll go in there arrogant and all that shit. Like, oh, you fucking with this
Yeah.
nigga stink. Hear this nigga stink.
No,
And I'm just
I
giving
go
it.
in her house and make a motherfucking peanut butter and jelly sandwich. That's what I do.
Oh no, he ain't never stepped foot in here.
Yeah, no,
Nigga,
that he just, how can I put it? He's not bitter. He's just, how can I put it? He's not bitter. He just, I don't know. Because okay, let's go back to this. Because it was all three of us, we was on the phone. Now, this is bitter. I asked Buddy, I said, well, Buddy, it's Mother's Day. Did you at least call your baby mama, tell her Happy Mother's Day, get her flowers, give her this, give
no,
her this and that? He said, no, let her
Hell
nigga do
no.
that.
Shit.
No, hold up.
that's
Wait,
her nigga
Slick.
job to do
Wait,
that. That
Slick,
ain't my
hold
job.
up. Slick, hold up. Let me get it out.
All
So
y'all,
Get out, nigga.
all y'all, hold up. What's going on, Miss 702? You know what I'm saying? Our favorite. We got to say something to her because she just jumped in. She in here, man. If you want to come on, Miss 702?
She ain't coming on. Miss
He
782
ain't
ain't
gonna come
coming on.
on. He gonna come in
Okay,
here and side
so
with Tiffany. Ain't nobody worried about that shit. Come on, Tiffany. The dry
okay,
ass
so
breath.
Slick. Okay, Slick. Let me ask you a question because a buddy gave me out. So you and your baby mama not together no more. She got a
Yeah.
new nigga. She moved on and everything else. You
Yeah.
still don't think, and she gave you kids. You still don't think that she's even worthy enough for at least a card, a thank you, Happy Mother's Day, flowers, or nothing?
I'm gonna tell you like this. Fuck that raggedy bitch. That bitch had me on child support for so motherfucking long. My son just turned 18. Child support finna run out. Fuck that bitch.
But I'm
Seriously.
okay.
That bitch ran me through the mud. I was staying
Okay,
with the bitch while she still had me on child support. I'm like, damn, why child support papers coming here? I'm like, damn, this and that. She was like,
Hey.
I gotta keep my Section 8. Bitch, what the fuck?
Okay, so
Right.
y'all was dealing
Okay,
with
okay,
your
Tiffany.
situation.
Your
Wait, hold
question and answer time is over. B-Ray.
No,
No,
I'm not
no.
No,
finished.
hold on. I'm about to, let me just ask B-Ray wife a question right now.
All right, go ahead.
B-Ray.
You said
Is it-
B-Rat, his wife. You gotta say his
B-Ray.
wife's name.
Shut your four-eyed ass up. B-Ray. Is it your wife right there duty to wish you happy Father's Day? Or is it the ex of your kid to wish you happy Father's Day?
Wait. So you asked me which one should do it first? Who got the right to do it?
Which one should do it?
Shit, I'm a father. Both of them should be able to do it.
Boom. I'm glad you said that. No,
Tiffany, hold on. Let me finish talking with your motherfucking ass. It is not your ex job to wish you happy Father's Day. She needs to wish her man happy Father's Day. Your wife right there should be giving you a happy Father's Day.
okay,
So-
no, wife.
Hey, buddy, hold on, Rat. So
because I am a father.
hold
Even
on,
if I'm not a father to her kids and she know me, I'm still a father. She still
Hold
would say
on.
happy Father's Day.
hold on, Rat. So you saying, buddy, B-Rat wife have another nigga. So is it her job to call her other nigga and wish him happy Father's Day?
If she had another nigga, B-Rat probably gonna leave her ass in the bushes somewhere.
No, previous before B-Rat. Previous before B-Rat, she had kids. Is she obligated to go call her ex baby daddy and wish him happy Father's Day?
No, that's his
So what
girlfriend.
you saying
That's his girlfriend job that he's with now. That's her job to wish him happy Father's Day. And if he ain't got nobody, that nigga needs to sit there and pout about it, nigga.
Ooh, child. Y'all all
That's how it
screwed up.
goes.
Okay.
But that's
What's
why
going on with it? Corey Jones in the house. Salute. What's happening with it, man?
I guess.
Nigga,
Listen,
I ain't got no
Hold up,
female.
hold
Ain't
up.
nobody
Let me
wishing
just
me
give
happy
you-
Father's Day but
Cause your homeboy keep taking your girls, nigga.
if he can,
Let me-
if he can take them bitches is meant to go.
And you
Listen,
get Gucci
let me
shoes and all that.
let me just give
If
you my
he
take.
can take them bitches, they are meant to go. They was never mine, nigga.
Father's Day,
How about that?
buddy. What we doing for Father's Day, buddy? Father's Day coming up.
Let
I'm
me
getting my dick sucked by a bald head stripper.
let me give you my take on it.
I got a
I
goat over
I
here for
feel
you.
even though my baby daddies, I still call my baby daddies and tell them Happy Father's Day. My dude knows that I call and tell him
Nah,
Happy
nah, you
Father's.
wrong for
Hold
that.
up. No, hold up.
No,
My
no,
dude,
no, 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 no.
listen, let me finish.
Leave the
No,
exes to the exes.
listen,
No,
let me
no,
finish.
no, no. Fuck that. I don't condone that shit.
Listen,
Nope.
let me finish.
Your
My
baby,
dude,
your husband should put his size 12 up your ass.
listen, my
Yeah.
dude knows that I wish him a Happy Father's
No,
Day.
no,
For the
no.
simple
Fuck
fact
that.
is, my baby daddies, they might act like assholes, but they've been in their kids' life the whole time and everything else. That's just prime example. When it's Mother's Day, I expect him to call his baby mama and send her a gift and everything else
Hell no.
for
You
raising her
man,
for
no,
raising
buddy.
his
I'm on your
kids.
side,
You
buddy.
feel what I'm
I'm
saying?
on your side.
That's
I'm
what
on
I
your side,
expect
buddy.
of him. For the
Rat,
simple
cut
fact
her
is,
off today, Rat. Cut her off. Delete her, Rat. Cut her off, Rat. No, cut her, buddy. I'm sorry. I apologize, buddy.
but
I'm all the way with you,
y'all
buddy.
had some bitter experiences. That's why I
Because because
haven't had the bitter
because y'all are
experience with baby.
devious and mischievous and all of
Nah,
that. You know what I'm saying?
I
All
expect my
y'all are.
spouse. No,
All
hold
y'all
on.
are. All
I
y'all are.
expect my spouse to acknowledge
No,
her
no.
for Mother's Day because the simple fact is she
Look,
laid down and had some kids for him.
I'm gonna give you
You feel
another
what I'm saying?
scenario.
And
I
raising them.
I just went to my son's graduation, right?
Okay.
May 31st. Me and my wife. And so his mama trying to steal his shine like my other kids. I got 3 kids by this dumb broad.
By this lady.
By
Okay.
this dumb broad. You know what I'm saying? So look, I got 3 kids. So my oldest daughter, she graduated from Corona High, right? So my ex-wife, the dumb broad, she was doing her online classes and all that, right? She made it her business to graduate on my daughter's graduation day, right? So she basically wanted to steal my daughter's shine. My daughter graduated from Corona High. She have a graduation party for my daughter, but she had a graduation party for both of them. Her friends is there. None of my daughter friends is there. So she stole that shine right there, right? So my second daughter graduated from Corona High. She tried to do the same thing. So now my son pulling up the rear, he graduated. You know what this bitch did? This bitch pulled out her cap and gown and made my daughters pull out their cap and gown and take pictures with my son. My son calling me like that. They trying to steal my shine. I worked hard to graduate. You know what I'm saying? This and that. Why they want to put their cap and gown on and take pictures with me on my day? So I'm like, damn, for real, son? So I go to the graduation, right? My son is very like he'll talk back to his mama because he been trying to stay with me since he was 15, and she kept taking me back to court, telling the judge I'm a gang member, I sell drugs. No, I got a house, I got a job. Them white people persuade and putting me on child support and all that. So okay, I'm paying $1,500 a month child support for my son.
God
I'm not
damn.
tripping. I'm not tripping. You know what I'm
Why
saying?
so
I'm
much?
not.
Nigga, you should be. What the
Why so
fuck?
much?
Okay.
That's how,
Okay.
buddy. That's how conniving this bitch is. This bitch will take a 6-month leave from her job, buddy. She's a RN. She'll take a 6-month leave off her jobs and go to that judge and sit there like a church hoe. You know what I'm saying? And say this and that. That's how the judge made me pay 15. You know what I'm saying? But
1,500 a month?
on my mama, rest in peace, buddy. I told the judge, just like this in Riverside Court. I told the judge, you might well put some Vaseline on my butthole and run up in me like that. And the bailiff was like, hold on, man. I'm like, hold on, man. I was trying to go to jail that day. On my mama, rest in peace. I told the judge that you might well put Vaseline on my butthole and run up in me like that. You know what I'm saying? She didn't know what I was talking about, but you know what I'm saying? That. So my son just turned 18. May 31st, he graduated. I go over there, right? He get into his mama and sister. Me and my wife there. What's the odds of them walking in at the same? It was at the Toyota Arena in Ontario, the graduation ceremony. What is the odds of that big place? This broad walk in there, drunk, talking shit. You know what I'm saying? She left my son there. She leave early. Her and her dude. You know what I'm saying? Her dude is like 56. You know what I'm saying? He cool. You know what I'm saying? He Oriental. He cool. You know what I'm saying? I told him, get your girl, homie. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna go off in this arena. She's tripping. This is my son day. This is not her day. She try to steal the shine. She try to everybody to feel sorry for her. That's how she is, homie. You know what I'm saying? That's how she ran me through the mud. That's why I will piss on that bitch grave.
Oh Lord, you is a bitter baby daddy. This
No,
is about you, bro.
buddy. I'm telling you, buddy. When I was with her, buddy, I used to take my kids to school. She had me on child support. I sold drugs. The only reason why the judge wiped that 41,000 out of back child support because I had bank receipts. I took them on roll transfer every month. I put $500 in the bank. And when I got with my wife right now, she was like, "Oh no, this finna stop. She ain't finna keep taking child support, taking money from my pocket." So she got me a lawyer. We went to court in Orange County. Orange County was on my side. The lawyer.
No, he's not a bitter baby daddy. He just has some. He had a shicey ass baby mama.
Buddy, she tried to. Buddy, by my son rebelling against her, buddy, she called the police every time on my son when they get in an argument. She tried to give my son a psychiatric evaluation, but you know that shit will follow him for life.
For life.
She tried to put my son in the 5150 place because he like, I want to stay with my dad. And Corona police came out there, nigga. I had to get on the phone and tell that police officer, I'll be there in 20 minutes. You're not gonna take my son nowhere. I'm telling this dude, don't you know that's gonna follow him for life if he get a psychiatric evaluation talking about he having outbursts and he acting like he gonna hit his mom and all this. He played a role, but I'm telling you, this bro will play the role.
Now, Slick, what you had was Slick. You had
ever get in trouble, you could just say he crazy.
Yeah.
No, not just that, but
buddy, she tried to get him on psych meds, buddy, to get an SSI check from him, buddy. Buddy,
what it
is? What?
You had a bitter baby. You had a bitter baby mama. That's what you had, for real, because you do have some women that can't see their baby daddies moving on, and they cause all kind of ruckus and problems and everything else. And once she seen that you moved on to better yourself, that's when all the even her mind was small then, because like you said, you was living with her, taking care of her, but she had to keep the child support going because she didn't want to lose her Section 8.
Listen, how this broad. I sold a lot of drugs. I used to keep my money in that house, right? Whenever she say I did something wrong, she would take the money and hide it. And you know how many times I went to jail for domestic violence? I ain't never put my hands on it from Irvine police.
Yeah.
I did so much time in Orange County jails, the main jail, the Forum, and Theo Lakes. You know how much time this bitch put me in there? And because I got to go to jail because I'm the aggressor. That's what the white people say. I'm the aggressor. I'm like, I ain't even touched this bitch.
Yeah.
So look, I'm telling you, this bitch is conniving, man. I swear to God. If she don't get no attention, she gonna find a way to get some attention. My son is 18 now. That child support gonna run out. That's why she try to get my son a psychiatric evaluation, try to get him on the psych meds to fuck my son mind up. Once you take them meds, it's gonna fuck your mind up.
But he's 18.
Still get money.
Yeah. But the thing about it is, it's a lot to that, because she would have to go to court. She would have to get conservative shit.
She got all that. She got all that planned out. I swear to God. Her grandmama I swear to God, when I was with her when we was young, her grandmama did that to her kids. Put them on.
But if she's a nurse, why is she doing all this?
Man, look, check this out, man. I don't know. I don't be in her business. When I got with my wife now, we start buying houses. But when I was selling drugs and I was standing in the trap house, she was kicking my daughters out. Go stay with your daddy. And I'm telling them, you can't come with me because I don't got nowhere to be. So I stay in a drug house. So now if they raid and catch my kids in there, I'm getting child endangerment. I can't never get my kids, right? So I used to deny my daughters because she used to try to kick my daughters out. But now since I got a house, she would never kick my son out because he got his own room here, this and that.
Yeah. Now on you had a bitter baby mama, and you have some women like that, but then you have some bitter baby daddies too.
Like Buddy.
I didn't say bitter. he was bitter. I'm not gonna put him like that and everything else. But what I'm saying is, you have some women like that, and you have some men like that. Now she's trying to figure out how to keep the money coming and all this other stuff. Just be careful with that because it's gonna take a lot. She's gonna have to go get a conservatorship. If she do put him in that psych hospital.
He's 18. He's coming here. He's coming in. He's coming.
Okay.
He
Yeah.
ain't
One thing.
Okay, y'all. I gotta roll. I gotta go do a job.
Okay.
So I gotta sign off.
At 9 o'clock, you gotta go do a job.
Yes, sir.
He gotta go unplug. He gotta go unclog some ladies' pipes.
Actually, I gotta go pick up a Target. I gotta go pick up a Target order to drop off to a handicapped lady, since you must know.
Okay.
Yeah.
At 9 o'clock. Damn,
That's
buddy.
what I said. He's gonna
Target
unplug.
closed at 10. I gotta pick up the order before 10.
So you doing handicaps too, buddy?
Yeah. I get paid in many different fashions, bro. Yeah. Sorry, you gotta go pour asphalt and shit and do manholes and shit in the hot ass sun. I don't,
I'm
bro.
the saw guy, buddy. I'm the saw guy now. I take my time what I'm doing now.
Okay, you the saw guy. Make sure you put water on there. Make sure you hook up the water hose. Remember what happened last time?
Y'all stupid them motherfuckers. But no, it was real, y'all. We had a good discussion when it comes to the whole situation. Buddy, I just wanted you to open your mind today to some of the stuff that you were saying and everything else, to try to
I
kind
ain't
of
opening shit.
Oh, okay.
Hey, buddy, I'm hyped up now. I want to drive the Corona and kick that bitch right in her motherfucking ass.
No, Slick, you need to stay in your house and relax and lay down where you at.
Yeah, you got me all mad now. I'm mad. I'm sweating now. Shit, cause I'm.
Hey, Slick, you know what you need to do, bro. You know what you need to do.
What?
I'm a drive down there on the 18th, man. I want to take my daughter to Magic Mountain. She loves to get on all these rides and shit, man. I'm gonna take her to Magic Mountain, man, and just let her go crazy.
On that, how much are the tickets? We could roll. Shit.
I don't know. Let's $100. I don't know.
Bro, on the 18th.
No, let me know because I get discounts for my job.
Yeah, we going.
I'll be down there on the 18th.
Okay, I'll look them up. I look them up and I give you the price, and then once I get the price, I text it to you, and then you just send me the money and I order them for you.
Okay,
I take my
Slick.
daughter too. She 8 years old. What?
This is what we gonna do. On Saturday, we're gonna go to Magic Mountain. On Sunday, we're gonna go to Inglewood and do the Taste of Inglewood. They're gonna have all the food vendors and shit down there on Market Street. We're gonna go to Taste of Inglewood, and then we're gonna go eat for Father's Day.
All right.
Real talk.
I want to go to Magic Mountain though.
All
Okay,
right,
Saturday.
I'm gonna text you the prices, buddy, when I get back to work tomorrow.
Y'all coming down here for Big funeral?
I ain't going to Magic Mountain, man. I'm scared to go to Magic Mountain. Last time I was there,
ass can't fit on the rise. That's why, nigga.
What?
Nothing.
They can't strap the safety belt on your big ass. That's why. They can't put the safety harness on your big ass. That's why, motherfucker.
Who put the safety harness on?
Hey, y'all
they can't put it on you. You too fat.
Y'all going to wide funeral?
I'm talking about nigga when we got into it with the six. Y'all niggas talking about some goofy shit, cause y'all some goofy ass niggas.
Man, ain't nobody even think about that shit no more, man. The motherfuckers don't gang bang. The motherfuckers, them gang bangers don't even know you no more, man.
Hey, I was about to say to you earlier. You said you know what I'm saying. The dude might have knew you. That nigga don't know you. Who the fuck knows, buddy?
When
That's what I'm saying.
Hold up. When is Big White funeral?
Them niggas don't know me.
Hey, who the fuck knows a nigga named Buddy?
Wait, hold up. Slick, when is Big White funeral?
I think it's
on the 21st of this month.
I thought it was 23rd.
It's 21st.
Y'all going or what?
Shit, I don't know if I'm gonna make it.
You ain't representing Inglewood.
Is that a weekday or a weekend?
I think it's on a Thursday.
Yeah, it's on a
nigga, how the fuck you? I gotta go to work, nigga. Shit.
Nigga, you went to Red Run funeral. Chump.
That nigga didn't logged off, but I'll keep y'all posted on the Magic Mountain tickets. I don't know if I'm gonna do that one, but I might do the Taste of Inglewood. Go down there and walk around with y'all and get some food and shit.
I'm
Oh,
gonna be
yeah.
clowning all day while we walking around. Buddy gonna
I already know, so I might as well go ahead and be
Hey,
prepared. Shit.
I want y'all to ask around. Do anybody know this dude right here? No, anybody know Buddy?
Y'all stupid.
Niggas
Y'all
don't think,
stupid.
who is he? No, we don't know
Y'all
him.
stupid. But all
hey,
right, it was real, y'all.
when I
I'll
was
see y'all next week.
For
I
sure, for sure. Appreciate
had
y'all
all
coming on,
early.
man. Kicking it.
Yeah.
For sure. All right, we out, man. See y'all next Monday. All right, Slick.
So
We
we'll
out.
go subscribe to the ABD show.
Yeah, go subscribe to the ABD show, man. Make sure y'all do that for the homie, you know what I'm saying? And subscribe, like, and comment, you know what I'm saying? Man, what's happening? We can go put out some new content, man. I ain't seen nothing new, man.
We'll be out there on September 30th for the Super Show.
Okay, yeah. Let me see something, man. I ain't seen nothing, man. Last time I seen you had the OG up on there, man.
No, I put a couple of more up there.
Oh, okay. I ain't seen them then. That motherfucker ain't YouTube player hating. They ain't sent it to me. Usually they send me and let me know you got some fresh shit.
All right, Rat.
All right, man. Holla at you, man. Gone.
All right.